Oh, baby. Hey, what's up, fam? Did I just say that? I did. What up, y'all? My name's Kenny Glick. I've been trading for 30 years. Nobody knows who I am, but that's okay. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2007. See that girl right there? She's about to graduate college. No, I mean, she's going to college. Big party in my house this weekend. She would sit here. I would hold her up, and I'd have my son in my lap and try to trade stocks and make videos at the same time. If you scroll back, you'll see my entire family growing up on YouTube. But while I was doing that, I was also getting my ass kicked trying to trade the market. I would have exhilarating highs, bone crushing and soul crushing lows. I've walked away from the business 2 or 3 times. I've come back, and I'm still a rising phoenix from the ashes that was my career of 2012, 2013, and 2014, where basically I blew up my life, borrowed money, lost more, lost all that, continued to lose money because I just kept fighting the market, thinking I could outsmart it. And then I found VWAP, and VWAP changed my life. And since more or less 2014, 2015, I've been on a path of where I am right now. Let's call it the path of righteousness, right? Realizing how dumb I really was, how much I didn't know, and how irresponsible I was to trade the way I was trading. And now I have found VWAP and price to guide me. It takes everything that I thought I knew and throws it out. Even if some of the stuff that I know about the market turns out to be good and true and factual, doesn't matter. If you're a day trader, you don't care about anything but the price of the stock. So the most important thing to focus on is volume weighted average price. That takes into consideration how much volume went into the stock at a very specific price. And the computers, again, let's talk a little conspiracy theory. I think 1987, the crash, there's a show called Black Monday, which you should watch it. And in that show, they expand on the conspiracy that in 1987, the stock market crashed because they were implementing some algorithms to start trading. And back in 87, it was brand spanking new. Computers were, not the computers we're using today. And something went haywire and crashed the market. Since that time, they've been improving on algorithmic trading. The flash crashes were also along the same lines. So, but as we have gotten more algorithmic, first name Al, last name Gorithmic, since this market has gone, I would say at this point, 75%, almost 80% of algorithmic trading, meaning the orders are already in, the computers are working. So if you know the computer's language, you can then use it back at the computer instead of being victimized by the algorithms. And everybody's always talking about market manipulation. You're right. It is manipulated. And you can see the manipulation when you have only a few things on the chart. Candlesticks, volume weighted average price, and prior volume weighted average price. And when you see the rigging and then you experience the rigging, you'll say to yourself finally, hey, the market has been rigged this whole time. And now I get it. It's not about what these companies do. It's not about how much money they make. It's certainly not about what an analyst has to say. Who cares what some other dude has to say, whether he crunched some numbers or not, and he thinks it's undervalued or overvalued? That's absolutely insignificant. But when you see how blatantly manipulated and rigged the market is, you'll start to see the criminality that the analysts provide, because they know that people still believe in that shit, right? Again, the market's like a religion. It's what you believe in. There's different sects of the market, not sex, but sexts, like you don't understand, like religion. My religion is VWAP. And my religion is the only religion that counts, just like regular religion, right? I will kill you if you don't believe in what I believe. But I don't have to kill anybody if you don't believe in VWAP. You're going to wind up killing yourselves. So it really is like religion. Anyway, but when you start to see the rigging, then you'll start to become even more cynical and more jaded and more like me, realizing that it is rigged. I don't need anybody telling me what to do. I don't need to listen to people on CNBC. I certainly don't need a fund manager or an analyst telling me what he thinks based on some math and fundamental analysis, because we know that doesn't work. And when you see how it all comes down to price, and all that other shit becomes noise, and being jaded and cynical and almost like, I don't want to say negative Nancy, because you're positive because you know what works now. It's a positive thing. But you can look at Wall Street for what it is, a bunch of bullshit, an industry based on fraud and manipulation and lies. And the idea that you need somebody that can do this math for you and who can analyze different things and understand macro and micro economics. Nobody knows shit. And if you haven't realized that, how many people were calling for a recession, right? It was the most accepted recession in the history of recessions, and it never came. So whatever that metric that all those geniuses were looking at, they were wrong. Just like the bear market preparation people, which not only were they preparing for a bear market that was over, they need preparation H right now to take the plungers out of their ass for getting it shoved up there so far, because they got destroyed. But when you accept price as your master, you won't be fooled. You can't be fooled because it's staring you in the chart. It's like, hey, wait a minute. Oh, it's like this thing over here.
Yeah, what you're doing over there is going to kill you. Yeah, you're going to die. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to die. Okay, keep doing that. No, and you're dead.
How many times, right? So let me, Kenny Glick, also running for president, but I got to keep my presidential videos off this channel. I'm going to launch my own channel. This is going to be about the market and all the manipulation that it is. Just like the Qs today, right? Look like we were actually going to go down, but you understand that the market is in chop mode right now. You can't be shorting at lows. You can't be buying at highs. The market is almost like counter trending right now. That's only on the Qs. And that doesn't matter, because now you've got this earnings report, this earnings reversal trade that works every time it shows up. So today you had Nucor, you had GM, you had NXPI, you had a couple of different names. Every one of them worked. Entry points were limited risk. And again, these aren't riskless trades. It's not guaranteed. You have to actually have some risk. But when you're taking these trades, right, and when you understand the risk reward, you understand that the risk reward is always in your favor. So when the ones that don't work, like, and again, that AXP trade from last week, it didn't not work. I added to it at the wrong time. I was just me doing a bad trade. Trades are working, and stocks that are in the news, like SERV right now, right? It had a great move yesterday, the upside, crushed it on the way down. I've traded it long today on 3 different times because it's telling me that it doesn't want to go down. How do I know that? Because it's not going down. And every time it sells off, it comes back. So it's the stock is telling you it wants to go higher. So you just have to wait for it. And then if these signs turn out to be bullshit, you sell it. It really is that easy. And the reason people don't make money is they say, okay, I'm in. All right, Kenny, I'm going to buy some of this XYZ or whatever it is. I'm in. And then it starts to go down. And you forget every rule, like the rule number 1. If the stock starts to go down that you just bought, sell it. But most people say, but you just said it was going to go higher. I know. And now it's not. Sell it. But you just said, I know what I said. I'm the one who said it. But now I'm saying that it's not working. I'm going to sell it. Well, I'm going to hang on to it because you said it was going to go up. I'm going to let's see what happens. Next thing you know, you have an $8 stock that you knew nothing about because some schmuck on the internet told you to buy it with a 20-cent risk, and now it's down 50%, and you're getting your ass kicked, and you want to blame that guy. There's rules. And if you follow the rules, you should come out ahead. My name is Kenny Glick. Don't forget to vote me for president. And if anything, please, if you're watching this video right now, I don't know what your feelings are about Donald Trump. I am not a fan. But please do not let Kamala Harris be the president of the United States. And for that matter, any Democrat. For the love of God, for the love of the country, for the love of peace, love, compromise, and understanding. Anyone but these two, right? And by the way, if somehow Michelle Obama winds up running with Hillary Clinton as a running mate, I win 20 grand. So I'm kind of hoping that happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. But if Michelle Obama winds up being the presidential nominee with Hillary Clinton as her vice president, I win $20,000. So let's go. And don't short the cues at the lows of the day, like I said before, because you're going to get your ass kicked, right? So the market is trying to kill you. That's what chop is all about. It breaks highs, and the next thing you know, it rolls over. You want to see some excessive chop? I'll show you some excessive chop. Check this out right here. And even if you're like a professional trader or pseudo-professional, chances are you're going to get chopped by this, right? Because here you're breaking down, you're getting back over the VWAP, you're testing VWAP, you're breaking new highs. There's a good reason to buy, and then it rolls over and dies and then breaks the lows of the day. But the thing about it breaking the low in the day and then coming right back, knowing that we're in chop, that's where you're a buyer. See, that's how you outsmart the market, by using price back at it, and then VWAP break and you're getting paid, and suddenly you got yourself a long trade where it looked like we were going to roll over. But knowing the environment, knowing what kind of chop we're in, when it broke the low of the day, I was looking for a reason to buy, not to go short. And the reason to buy confirms 20 minutes later, 7 minutes later at 41.40, and now you just got yourself a stock. Instead of buying it at the highs, you're buying it near the lows, and now you're selling it near the highs. Buy low, sell high. It works. All right. Good luck. I'll see you guys in the room. And remember, it's free. Come and see if you want to hang out with me and my crew for 2 weeks. If not, good luck. If you do stick around, it's, you join for a year, you hang out with a bunch of like-minded individuals, and hopefully you do well. And there will be no scanners. All right. See ya.